Assalamu alaikum and a very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing very well. So today I have this book with me named The Story of Nurbu Zangpo and Idthog Lhamo from the Legends of Ladakh. It was narrated by Kacho Sikandar Khan Sikander in Urdu in 1977 and it's translated into English in 2020 by Kacho Asfandyar Khan Faridoon. So here it's a note from the translator about this book. So I'm going to narrate it for you. A note from the translator. The story of Nurbu Zangpo and Idthog Lhamo, also known as the legend of Ache Lhamo or Lhamo Hutok, is a very popular folk tale that has been prevalent in the entire Ladakh region since time immemorial. In my childhood, I found the most of the older people were able to narrate this story from memory. In fact, this was one of the most interesting source of entertainment for the people of Ladakh in the past. Apart from the telling of the epic of Kesar, that is Kesar Saga. This story was painstakingly translated from Ladakhi into Urdu in 1977 by my late father Kacho Sikandar Khan Sikander, one of the famous historian and writers of Ladakh. I think that he was the only writer from the region who wrote with such interest and reverence on a subject in which there are many references about the faith and religion of another community of his society. This task that he undertook some 40 years ago was possible only due to his immense love for the history and folk literature of Ladakh and his sincere respect for other religions. Today, I have translated this book into English in order to reach a wider circle of readers, especially in Ladakh. As most of our brethren and younger generation do not know Urdu proficiently and cannot enjoy the beauty of this story. My second purpose is to pay my humblest tribute to Kacha Sahib for his extraordinary contribution to the history and culture of Ladakh with the sincere hope that our younger generation may try to know and value our folk literature and may also learn to appreciate secular writers like Kacho Sikandar Khan Sikander. Sometimes I do feel a tinge of regret and remorse about not having done it much earlier when Kacho Sahib has been alive. But fate prevented me from taking up this assignment before. I couldn't do it earlier. As soon as I completed the translation of his book, I went to the grave of my father and placed the manuscript upon it and said, Father, I have done it at last. Please forgive me for the delay and also bless me. I am aware of the fact that a translation cannot be as good as the original work. Therefore, if any flaw is noticed in the rendering of the story, I take full responsibility of such shortcomings as might appear due to my own inability and lack of proficiency. However, I firmly believe that my humble endeavor will be appreciated by the esteemed readers, especially the younger generation from Ladakh region. I am grateful to Miss Geetika Kohli Amla, a well known poet and writer from Jammu, for reading the manuscript and editing it to remove any grammatical inconsistencies which might have crept into the draft because of my own shortcomings or due to oversight. I am glad that she acceded to my request with profound interest and enthusiasm. I am also highly grateful to my younger brother, Dr. Kacho Akbar Khan, who generously supported me in publishing this book. This book, by bearing the major portion of the cost of publication, firstly, out of sheer respect and reverence to the memory of his late father, and secondly, being one of the lovers of history and culture of Ladakh. Dr. Kacho Akbar Khan is a wayfarer and visited many countries, and he has been writing articles on varied subjects, including healthcare. Whenever I look back through the window of my memory, I visualize the 1960s and beyond, and I find a host of Indian administrative officers coming to Ladakh on their postings. They would enter the region like the rumbling clouds in the summer sky and then quickly disappear into the thin and rarefied atmosphere of Ladakh. When they would return from here having completed their tenures, I could hardly find anyone from Ladakh who would speak a few warm words about them. It was because they were not connected with the people inhabiting such as inhospitable land where not a single blade of grass grows upon the face of these mountains. Among the host of such officers, I found only a few who also took a genuine interest in the people and the land of Ladakh and its unique culture and history during their stay here. They enriched themselves to such an extent that they carved out a name and place for themselves into the annals of Ladakhi history. One amongst such dynamic and versatile personality is Mr. Parvez Dewan, IAS retired, former secretary to the Government of India, founder Indiapedia.com, a well-known writer and historian from Jammu. When I requested Mr. Parvez Dewan for writing a preface for this book, he not only accepted my request willingly but appreciated me for translating this book into English. I am highly indebted to him and have no words to express my sincere thanks to him. From the core of my heart, I wish him a healthy and fulfilling life. Kacho Asfandyar Khan IS retired 28th October 2020, Kargil, Ladakh. So this was a note from the translator about the story of Norbu Zangpo, and he thanked many personalities in this book for their support. So inshallah, in the next video, I'll be telling you about the story of Nurbu Zangpo and Idthog Lhamo. So thank you so much.